Uh, Respected participants and faculty, and a special welcome to our guests. Thank you for joining us for day 4 of the Atal FDP on cybersecurity and applications, organized by Scope VIT-AP University. Today's session definitely promises invaluable insights from uh, the experts. Let me take this opportunity to present our respected speaker. Uh, Mr. V. Yuvaraj is currently serving as an assistant technical officer at Robotics Lab Research Academy, Chennai. He holds an MTech in VLSI design from Sachibama University in 2012 and a BE in Electronics and Communication Engineering from Anna University in 2007. With over a decade of teaching and industrial experience, Mr. Yuvaraj has worked as an assistant professor at GKM College of Engineering and Technology and Dhanlakshmi Srinivasan College of Engineering and Technology, as well as a lecturer at Almi Meenakshi Amman College of Engineering. He also has management experience, having served as a development manager at Max Life Insurance. His research interests include VLSI design, embedded system, and networking, and he has presented and published research papers in national conferences and international journals on FIR filter performance analysis and RFID-based automation systems. He is also CCNA certified with expertise in Cisco networking technologies. Mr. Yuvraj continues to contribute to both academia and industry through his work in electronics, communications, and automation technologies. Thank you, sir. Over to you, sir. Yuvraj, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Welcome to this Cyberforensics course. Now we are going to see the topic of cyberforensics of. Good evening to everyone. So today we are going to discuss about the topic of cyberforensics, mobile check and then TrueBack. So I have given already my introductions. So first of all, I can tell you my name. My name is Yuvaraj, the director of JKV Robotics Research Lab. So today we are going to see the topic of cyberforensics, the tool of mobile checks and then TrueBacks. So first we are going to discuss about the content today, a primer of cyber forensics glossary and state of data, and then network forensics, and then event log analyze and then sources, and anti-forensics detections, and the timeline analyze. So these are the content we are going to discuss today. So primarily we are going to discuss about the topic is, so every people are know well in what is cyber security. So first we can going to see what of cyber security and then why and then how. So these are the three topics we are going to see in the first one. So first one we are going to see, first one is what of in cyber security we are going to use. So first one is cyber security. It tends to focus on how malicious hackers use electronic assets. So it will be mainly focused on internet and then WAN, LAN, routers, printer, network appliance to attack the informations. And then these are things will be comes in what. And the next one you are going to see as a why to prevent individual organizations, financial institutions, and the university from a cyber attack, including the kill chains, zero-day attacks, and ransomware, malware, etc. And then we are going to see final one is how running the asset safely with the security implementations of databases and network hardware firewalls and inscriptions. So in the first, you can see in the what. So internet, every people will be using in the nowadays. So mainly they will be adapt with the WAN, LAN, and then routers. So people are very much familiar in WAN, that is a wide area networks. A LAN is nothing but local area networks. So routers, it will be going to connect the network connections and then printers and then network alliance. So these are things we'll be going to focus on the what is cyber security and then why, how the virus will be attacked and then cyber will be attacked in the ransomware and then malware, etc. And then how the running the asset safely with the security implementation of database networks and hardware and inscriptions. Inscriptions are the another name you can call as a sender. So next we are going to focus on the first one is what is cyber forensics. Cyber forensics nothing but is another name also you can call as a digital forensics. So in this topic you are going to discuss about the three one as it is what you are seeing the cyber security, what, how and then why. So first one is you are going to see what is cyber forensics, the practice of gathering, retaining, analyzing, and computer-related data for investigative purpose in a manner and that maintain the integrity of the data. So first they will be going to what you are going to use in the cyber forensics process of collecting, analyzing, and preserving and digital evidence from computers and computer device and networks and other digital sources to investigating in the crime and security incidents. So these are the what we'll be going to use in the cyber forensics. And next one is how through the digital forensic investigations process including identifications, preservations, analyze and presentations. So we can call shortly as a IPAP. So IPAP's full form is identifications, preservations, analyze and presentations. And then now we are going to see the final one, that is why used in the criminal investigations to identify what happened and how it is happened and when it is happened and the people involved. So these are things only we are going to discuss about the cyber forensics. First one is what, and second one is how, and third one is why. Let's see the next slide. So next slide, the topic heading is relations between the cyber security and then cyber forensics. So just how the relations between the security and then cyber forensics. So both are digital. So digital will be transferred through the air medium or it will be converted into zeros and ones. So cyber security aims to protect the electronic assets from breaches wherever cyber forensics explain how the policy became a violated and who has been responsible for it. So how signal will be transferred into the cyber to another process. So it will be transferred and then it will be mingled with both together. So that is the relations between the cyber security and then cyber forensics. Let's see the next slide. So first, what are the tools are going to use in the both one? For forensics tools, it will be a comparison with the two one. One is general forensics tools, another one is cyber forensics tools. So first one you are going to see is a general forensics tools. So first one is fingerprint kits, and second one is DNA analysis tools, and third one is ballistics tools, and fourth one is microscope, and the fifth one is toxicologist kits, and final one is Kali Linux tools. So these are the things will be comes from the general forensics tools. So opposite one is cyber forensics tools. So in ACE and then FTK, auto spy and snout kits, and then Wiresharks and modality, and final one is Celibate. So let's see what we are going to see in the fingerprint kits to collect the compare the fingerprints. So these are things we'll be doing in the fingerprint kits. And second one is DNA analyze tools. So that is we are going to use for the PCR machines and DNA sequencers. And third one is ballistics tools to study guns, bullet, and then firing patterns. And third one is microscopes for hair and then fibers and trace evidence. So these are the list you have in the general forensics. So totally we have six. So first you can see up to ballistics tools. So remaining thing is microscopes. So microscopes going to use for hair and fibers and trace and evidence. So these are the microscopes we'll be going to use for the fourth type. And fourth one is toxicologist kits. So it mainly going to discuss about the drugs and poison detections. And final one of the general forensics is Poly Linux Toolx penetrations testings and cyber invitations. So these are the main things we are going to follow in the general forensics tools. So simultaneously we are going to discuss about the remaining one is cyber forensics tools. So first one is in case, second one is FTK forensics toolkit, and the third one is auto spy and then snoop kits, and the fourth one is Wireshark, and the next one is volatility, and final one is celebrate. So first one is in case. So in case is nothing but investigate the hard drive, record the delete files. So even though it will be going to do in that, it helps investigations of find the deleted files, internet history, documents, images, email, and system artifacts. So these are things will be mainly focused on the N case. And then second one is FTK, forensics toolkits. So you are going to do for scanning and then analyze and then index and digital evidence. So these are things will be mainly focused on FTK. So a full form of forensics toolkits. And the third one is AutoSpy and then toolkits. This one is a open source tool and for the analyzing the computers and the smartphones. And then fourth one is Wireshark, the monitors, analyze and network traffics. So network traffic is mainly depends on the network. It will be based on the routers. It will be calculating the shortest path. So it will be avoiding of network traffics. And then volatility. So it will be using of memory forensics is maintain of RAM analyze. So random access memory that will be comes from the volatility. So on final one you can going to see as celebrates. So totally this topic will be focused on forensics tools. So one name given as general forensics tools, another one is cyber forensics tools. So it both are will be in the common tool we are going to use. So one thing is maintained as a security, another also you can maintain as a security in the network one. And then next you can have digital forensic of investigation process model. So each have the step by step we can discuss. So first one is identifications, second one is collections, and third one is visualization, and the fourth one is examinations, and fifth one is analyze, and last one is presentations. So this is a process we are going to do in the digital forensics investigation process. So first one is identifications, second one is collections, and third one is observations, and fourth one is examinations, and then next one type is analyze, and final one is presentations. Let's see one by one. So first one is identifications. So first we are going to identify the in stage of potential source of relevant evidence and or information device, as well as key custodians and locations of data are identified. So one by one we can discuss now for the identifications. So first one is determine the scope of incident, and second one is assesses the case, and third one is nature of cases, internal civils or criminal, and fourth one is characteristics of cases. So these are the main thing you are going to discuss about the identifications. So determine the scope of incident, and then accesses the case, and third one is nature of cases in internal civil or criminal, and final one is characteristics of case. And then next one, collections. So next one is collections, collecting the digital information that may be relevant to the investigations, and then collecting may involve removing the electronic device from the crime or incident scenes, then taking the photos, imaging, and copying or printing of the content. So these are things we'll be doing in the collections. Especially we'll be taking the photos and then image and copy or printing out the content. So it will be easy to spread the data in easy way, especially of sharing the photos and copy from one devices to another devices, and then we are taking printout from some other places. So on that time, the data will be collections. That's why it will be mentioned as collecting the digital informations that may be relevant to the investigations. And then next one. So next one is you are going to see as a COC. So CO is full form of chain of custody. So in this collection of chain, we can see one by one occasions and custody, processing and transfer and final field. So COC is nothing but a printed or electronic document in which the acquisitions, custody and transfer of any pieces of evidence are recorded. It must include all basic informations recording. So first one is acquisitions, who, when, where and how, and who acquired the evidence, when and where the evidence was acquired, and what method was used. So this is a name can call as a operations. And the next one is custody. Who, where, how, and how long we are going to see in the custodies. So first one we are going to discuss about the acquisitions. Just now only I given that idea. And then second one is custody. So custodies we are going to discuss about the who had the possessions of the evidence and where it is was kept and what method was used to store it and how long it was kept. So that is it will be comes from the custodies. So these are the topic you will be covered in the COC only. Once again I tell you what is COC. It's a chain of custody. So first one we already seen of accessions and second one is custody. So in the custody will be kept in the what method you are used to store it and how long it was kept. And then third one is processing. What was done to evidence, cloning, analyzing, and then etc. So next one is transfer. The transfer of evidence from one processor to another, record along with the signature, the newspaper. And then final one is final fate, destructions, secure delections of evidence, return of evidence to owner, etc. So these are things will be comes in the COC. Again, I will repeat it COC. So mainly you are going to see is acquisitions, custody, processing, and transfer, and final fate. So these are the main things we are going to discuss in the COC. And then next one is collecting evidence. What is the most important things we are going to do in the collected evidence? Document, lawfully capture evidence, make cryptographical verifiable copies, set up secured storage of collected evidence, and establish a chain of custody, analyze copy onlys, and use legally obtained reputable tools and document every steps. So these are things will be comes in the collective evidence. So these are the important things you are following in the collective evidence. So first one is document, and second one is lawful capture evidence, and third one is max make cryptographical verifiable copies. So cryptographical will be in both in sender and then receiver. The another name of sender and receiver is inscription and then descriptions, and then set up secure storage of collected evidence, establish chain of custody, analyze copy only, and use legally obtained reputable tools and document every steps. So these are things will be mainly focused on collecting evidence. So let's see will be a next step is reservations. So reservations is one of the we have the follows is in the third one. So what we are going to see in the mainly in reservations ESI. So ESI is nothing but electronically stored informations. A process of preserving relevant and electronically stored informations by protecting the crime or incident scenes and capturing the visual images of the schemes and documenting of relevant informations about the evidence and how it was acquired. It has an important step because of informations may be lost upon the lack of care of volatile electrical device. So already I mentioned the volatile is nothing but RAM, this random access memory. It will be in the good, it cannot be erase any files. So this is the tips we'll be following in the reservations. So the reservations we can note it in shortest form of ESI. So that is ESI's full form is electronically stored informations. The protecting the crime to incident schemes. So these are things we'll be focusing on reservations. And then next stage we are going to use for the next stage is examinations. The purpose of examinations process to extract and analyze the digital evidence. The extractions refers to recovery of data from its medium. So examinations is nothing but the process is to extract and analyze the digital evidence. And also extractions refers to recovery of data from its medium. So these are things we'll be focusing on the examinations. So we can see in the previous one. So we have the steps like that digital forensic investigation of process model, identifications, collections, reservations, and examinations, analyze, and presentation. So identifications, collections. So we see one by one. So identifications, collections, and then chain of custody of COC, and then collecting evidence with the most important things. So these are things will be in the discussed already. And then reservations, examinations, analyze. Next one, you are going to discuss about the analyze and in depth systematic research of evidence relating to incidents being investigated. So these are things will be comes from the analyze and in depth systematic research of evidence relating to the incidents being investigated. The output of examinations or data object found in the collected information. This may be included systems and user generated files. So this is a name can call as a analyze. And then sixth one is presentations, being with a report based on the proven technique and the methodologies. Also include the aspect that other competent forensic examiner should be able to duplicate and reproduce the same result. So this is a name you can call as a presentations. Begin with the report based on proven technique and methodologies, and also include the aspect that other contentment for an examiner should be able to duplicate and reproduce the same results. And the state of data. So how the data will be going to reset and also uses and then transit. So generally we are going to use in the data how we are using and data in transit and data in using. So first one you are going to see in the data in uses. So people will be very much familiar in Excel, Word, and then PPT presentations. So it will be going to use for the durable access of chain will be going to use and then the cloud app and then mobile app. So these are things we'll be covering through in data in use. And then second one is data in transit. So already people will be known email, that is an electronic mail attached, web uploaded, and then LAN translators, VPN, instant messaging, and peer-to-peer connections, cloud signation apps, and Wi-Fi, and then mobile networks. And final one is data at the presence, that will be system to system connected, and then OS, Apple phone will be connected into the one phone to another phone. So these are things will be covered in the data and rest and in use and in transit. Let me see the next one. The forensic analysis, data and rest and disk imaging. So first we are going to see that it is defined as a process and tool used in the copying, a physical storage device for conducting the investigations and gathering evidence. So what you are going to do, this copy does not just include the files with the visible to the operating system, but every bit of data, every sector, partitions, files, folder, master, boot, record, digital files, and unallotted spaces. This images is an identical copy, all the drive structures and content. So these is things will be analyzing the data of rest and the disk imaging. So list of points will be given like that. So once again, and repeat the same thing. It is defined as a process and tools used in the copying a physical storage device for conducting the investigations and gathering evidence. So file will be copying with not just including the files with the visible of operating systems, every bit of the data, the partitions, files, folders, and then master boots. And the next one is disk cloning, analyzing of data at rest. So disk cloning create a copy of the original drives and include all the informations that will enable the duplicate. So duplicate another name you can mention as a cloned drive to boot the operating system, accessing all the files as if it is there will be original. The disk cloning process created what is known as one-to-one copy. So that is a name you can call as a disk cloning, analyzing the data at rest. So once again, I can repeat the point. The clean cloning create a copy of the original drives and including all the information that will be enable the duplicate clone, drive to boot the operating systems, accessing all the files as it is there were the original. The disk cloning process created what is known as one-to-one copy. and then this duplicate is fully functional, and it even that is swapped to replace the original drive will work just like a original. The computer when boot using the clone drive as the operating at the data identical to the original drives. So that is a name you can call as a disk cloning, analyzing data at the. So next we are going to see is a network forensics. So first you are going to see is what is a network forensics. As it is, we are seeing what, why, and then how. So first we are going to see the what process of collecting and analyze raw networks data and tracking network graphics. So that one is a what, and second one is why. Introductory a trial began. Thus, this trial leaves the data record for the incident responder. It also important for daily security operations workflow. And then third one is how through alert network log analyze, threat hunting, and then intelligence. So that's a name you can call as a SIEM. So these are things will be covered through in the network forensics. What, why, and then how. And then next one is network-based evidence of method of acquisitions. So first one is Ethernet, second one is system internal. So first one is Ethernet. Ethernet is nothing but wire-based connections. So you are going to use for IEEE 802.3. So in the Ethernet, you are going to see first one is eavesdropping via sniffers, popular packet analyze, Wiresharks, Windows, Linux, and Mac OS, TCP transmission control protocol, dump Linux, and T-Sharp NetFlow. And system interface first you can go it as a rec mode shows registry data in real time, and processor explore the show what is loaded, and will show open files and process using systems. So these are things will be covered in the network-based evidence and method of acquisitions. So in this method of acquisitions, we are going to discuss about the two one. First one is Ethernet, and second one is system internal. And then we will see one by one of methods. So it will be going to discuss about the first one is PS tools, system interface. One by one we can see now. PS executions, execute the process of remotely. PS file, show the files opened remotely. And PS gets SID, display the SID of the computer or users. And PS info, list informations about a system. And PS ping, measure the network performance. And PS kill process by name of process ID. And PS list, that's the final one, list detailed information about processes. So these are things will be comes in the network based evidence. So once again I can repeat what type of tools you are going to use. PS execute, that one is execute processes remotely. PS files, show files open remotely. And third one is PS get SID, display the SID of the computer or user. And PS informations, list informations about the system. And PS ping, measure network performance. And PS kill process by the name on process ID. And PS list detailed information about the processes. These are things will be comes from the network based evidence. Then next we are going to see as the same methodology in the fourth one, instructions detection system, shortly called as IDS. The first one is host based, and second one is network based. Network it will be based on the IP address like class A, class B, class C. So likewise we are getting the networks. And then next one is instructions prevision system. Shortly I can call as a IPS. So host based IPS and then network based IPS. So both are mentioned as a host based and then network based. IDS is nothing but interaction detection system. IPS full form is interactions prevention system. And then next one is honeypot, that is a low interactions and then high interactions. So these are the methods are following in the network based evidence. And then it will be following the continuous steps. That one is most network traffic leaves and then audit trial. And then second one is router, firewall, server, and then maintain the logs. And third one is DHCP logs, and then the firewall of offer logging. IDS can capture the port of the attack, and host-based sensor detect altering of libraries, and login attempts are logged. DHCP, the full form is Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. So once again, I can repeat. So these are the network-based evidence following the log. One is router, firewall, server, maintain logs, and DHCP logs. That is a dynamic host configuration protocol. Firewall offer logging. IDS can capture the port of the attack. So these are the steps we will be following in the network-based evidence. And then next we are going to discuss about the event log analysis and sources. So this is the picture we are seeing in the Windows. So event behavior of Windows, it will be finally you can see like event behaviors. In especially you can see in the Windows. And then next one is event log sources. So one by one I will tell you what we are going to do in the event log sources. First one is malware. Second one is web-based attack, and third one is web applications attack, and phishing, and then spam, and DDoS, distributed, ransomware, botnet, insider threat, and finally for denial of service. That name shortly called as DOS. So event log sources, you can see the first one is malware, and second one is web-based attack, and third one is web applications attack, and phishing, and spam, and DDoS, that is a distributed, ransomware, and botnet, and insider threat, and DOS. So system auditing. So what we are going to do in the system auditing. So now I will give some important tips for that. So auditing should identify the attack, the pros of treat our networks, and attack against a source that will be determined to the valuable in our risk assessment. Auditing help into the track what programs run on the investigation computers. And Windows security auditing let you enable process, tracking the monitor process, and creations and process terminations. And fourth point is to enable process auditing, you should use the group policy editors or local security policy. The group policy editors is gpe.msc or local security policies SC SICPOL on MSc. And also you can see the security settings. It will goes like that: audit policy, audit process tracking, or use advanced audit policy configurations, and system audit policy, and detailed tracking. These are things we'll be doing in the system auditing. And then threat hunting. Threat hunting, the focus of interactive approaches of searching how identify and understanding the internal to defender networks, it method of searching through networks and database to find the APT that have extinct security defense. So shortly can called as a SMS. This is a name that called as threat hunting. And then next we are going to see as a type of threat hunting: statistical anomaly, open source intelligence, and situational awareness. So first one is statistical anomaly. Threats can be detected by threats can be detected by taking a notice of abnormal behavior in the systems or network. May notice the individually, but it will be better to have the performance of baselines for the comparisons. And the next one is open source intelligence, monitoring the media source, social media, email, gossips around the water cooler. So that is a name you can call as a OSINT. So OSINT is nothing but open source intelligence. And then next type of threat hunting, situational awareness. You are monitoring the specific asset, performing of risk assessment, and finding threats. So now we can see the cycle what we are seeing in the previous one. So like that, The threat attaining loop is will be a following a loop wise. So it will be mention of first loop is purpose, create the hypothesis, and then the via tool of using of E, uncover of new patterns, and inform of init analyze. So these are the cycles are following in the threat attaining loop. And the next one is anti-forensic detections, recovering the deleted files. So now we can consider this a disk. The disk we have the so many sectors, track, platter, head, operator arm, clusters, disk sectors, and track sectors. So this will be form of hard drive. The source of file systems of the hard drives. The traditional hard drive store data as a sectors, which is 512 bytes, while modern hard drives uses that will be called advanced format, which is 4096 byte sectors. However, the file system is look at this. So traditional hard drive stores that be sectors, which will be 512 bytes with modern hard drives uses what is called as advanced format, which is 4096 byte sectors. However, file systems look at clusters, not sectors, and the clusters can be form of 1 to 1 sectors. To recover the data, you must know which is OS and file system is activated on suspect machines. So the next one is anti-forensics detections, disk data and recovery tools. What all can record? Known files, deleted files, slack space, unallocated spaces, compared files and sectors, available tools, X editors, NKS forensics, volatility, and autospice. That autospice is an open source. So shall I repeat again for the disk data and recovery tools? So first one is what are the record? Known files, deleted files, slack space, unallocated spaces, compare compassed files and sectors, available tool, X editors, in case of forensics, and volatility and auto spice. So these are things will be comes in the anti-forensics detections. And next one is timeline analyze. Next one is timeline analyze. So if you are going to discuss about the timeline analysis used in the cybercrime investigation to answer the questions like when a computer was used and what event occurred before or after an event. On any potential tools extract timestamps and clusters, similar event from the seized device. The places to find these timescapes are files on the disk and web or internet aircraft, and then tool specific deals and tools used in the Maldigo and the Autospy. So once again, I tell you timestamp analyze used in the cyber crime investigation to answer questions like what when the computers were used and what event occurred before or after our event. On any potential to extract timescapes and clusters, similar event from the seized device, the place to find these timestamps or files on the disk, web or internet have kept and tools specific data. So the tools used in the Maltocon and Autospice. So now we are going to see the identification preparedness of machine users. So one by one, I can tell you. Check for the live system in Nmap, Kali in Linux, Canon scan, off open scan, Xman scan, fin scan, A scan, null scan, idle scan, banner grabbing, OS version check, service running on the OS and other versions, check for open sport and vulnerability scanning, and tools is necessary and appointments. So these are things we'll be going to use for the identity preparedness for machine users. First one is check for the live systems in Nmap, all NX, and second one is scanner scan, off open scan, expand scan, fin scan, A scan, and null scan, ideal scan, banner grabbing, and OS versions check, and service running on the OS and the versions, check and open code, and vulnerability scans, and find on its tools. So these are things will be used in the machines and users. Nextly, next we are now only going to discuss about the topic of mobile checks of cyberforensics tools. So first we are going to give the introduction of mobile check in cyberphonics tools are used to analyze the mobile device. It helps of investigators and extract, analyze and preserve digital evidence from the smartphones. So mobile check cyber analysis tools are mainly used for mobile device. It helps the investigator to extract the files and analyze and then preserve the digital evidence for smartphones. So mainly this kind of effect will be only in the smartphones, even though Android and also iPhones. So cyber will be easily to attack in the mobile. So especially in smartphone, you will not have the proper protections. So that's why the cyber will be easy to attack in the smartphones, especially in the Android versions. So it's little bit you have some reservations will be had in the iOS. And then next one, the mobile check is a powerful phonics tools that will be play for the crucial role in extracting and analyze the evidence from the mobile device. It is widely used in the law conformance and the digital investigations. So mobile check is mainly the mobile check is a powerful forensic tools that play for crucial role in extracting and analyzing evidence from the mobile device. It is widely used in the law enforcement and digital investigations. And then key features you are going to see the main one is data extraction from Android and IO device and call logs, messages, contact and medial retrieval and data applications data analyze WhatsApp, Facebook, etc. And deleted data recovery, report generations of legal users. So just we can see the mobile check cyber forensics. Mainly they will be focusing on the smartphones. That only I mentioned the point of data extraction from the Android and then iOS device. They will be mainly focused on the call logs and then message, contact and media retrieval and application data analyze, WhatsApp, Facebook, and then Instagram new applications of using of application of data analyze, and then deleted data recovery. We are maintain any data in the older one. If you are deleted, automatically data will be recovered. And finally, is report generations of legal uses. So first one, we are going to check it in the mobile check in cyber forensics. The mobile check means examining the mobile phones and its data during the cybercrime investigations. So mobile check-in is cyber forensics. So first one we are going to see as a mobile check means examining the mobile phone and its data during cybercrime investigations. It is a process of checking a mobile device to find the evidence like call made, received, message and chats, and photo, video, and files, internet history, and GPS locations, deleted data. So first one you are going to check as evidence like call made, incoming calls we made, and then the received calls we can check in the cyber forensics, and then message, and then chatted, and then photos, video, and then files. These are the maintained in the common files, and then especially for internet histories. So what we are searched in the previous one, that will be easy to hacking our system will be very much easy in the internet histories, and then GPS locations. So where you are going travel, and then it will be easy to focus on you where you are traveling into the one place to another places. That also easy to collect your own data. And then deleted data. Someone will be changing the mobile, the old one, new one. So on that time, some file will be missed. So on that time, it will be data will be missed. That will be covered from the deleted data. So once again, and recollect this point, the mobile check in cyberforensics. The mobile check means examining the mobile phones and is the data during of cybercrime investigations. It's a process of checking mobile device to find the evidence like call made, received, and message and chats, photos, video, files, and internet histories, GPS locations, and then deleted data. And then role of mobile checks. The role of mobile check is recurring of deleted data, retrieve the deleted message, files, app, data that can be crucial evidence. The role of mobile check is first one is recurring of deleted data. So what are the deleted data now? First one is files or app data that can be in the crucial evidence. And then legal documentations. Produce the report that are admissible to import with maintaining the chain of custody. That already I mentioned of COS. So that will be comes from the mobile check. And the next one is preventions and intelligence. Identify the security breaches or insider threats for future preventive measures. So these are the role will be in the mobile check. So first one is recurring of deleted data and then legal documentations, and then third one is preventions and intelligence. The legal documentations is very important for producing the reporter that are administered in the court while maintaining the chain of custodies. So and third one is preventions and intelligence. Identify the security breaches or insider the threat of future preventing measures. So where it will be covered and then the conveniences. Deposit check of 24 divided by 7 for any locations, eliminating the need to visiting a bank or ATM during business hours, time saving. So convenience you can go with any time of 24 into 7, like a ATM or using of ATM in the during of business hours. And then time saving, the process is streamlined, taking only a few minutes to snap a photos of the front and back of the check. So that will be covering the some time saving. The process is streamlined, taking only a few minutes to snap a photo of the front and back of the check. And the third one is enhanced security, reduces risk of the losing or having a physical check stolen. And then last one is faster fund. The funds from the mobile deposits are often available sooner than traditional methods. So these are things will be comes in the mobile checks. So once again, I tell you what are the key features and then using in mobile check, data extraction from Android and iOS device, task log, and then message, contact and media retrieval, application data analyze like the WhatsApp and then Facebook, Instagram like that, and deleted data recovery and report generation of legal uses. So again, we will see the same thing will be maintained in the cyber forensics of mobile checks, call made and received, like photos, video files, like that. So it will be using of 20 deposit check of 24 divided by 7, and then faster funds. So next we are going to see the advantages of mobile check is support wide ranges of mobile device and user-friendly interface, reliable forensic report, and help in cybercrime investigations and preserve data integrities. So these are the advantages of having in the mobile check. First one is support wide range of mobile devices, and second one is user-friendly interface, and third one is reliable forensic report, and fourth one is help in cybercrime of investigations, and fifth one is preserve the data integrities. And applications where you are going to use it in the mobile check. First one is cybercrime investigations, and next one is corporate security audit, and law enforcement digital evidence collections, and personal data recovery. These are the applications are using in the mobile check. So cybercrime investigations, corporate security audit, and then law of enforcement digital evidence collections, and finally is personal data recovery. So next we are going to focus on TrueBack. So these are the two tools we are going to see in today's topics. First one is mobile check, second one is TrueBack. So before you see everything is a recurring of data of mobile check. So what are things we are going to use in the TrueBack. So now we can see what are the important things will be discussed in the TrueBack. So first I will give the introduction of TrueBack. The TrueBack is a cyberforensics mobile analyze tools. It helps investigator and extracting the recovery and analyzing the data from smartphone for using in the digital evidence and cybercrime investigations. So this is the introduction of TrueBack. And then key features. Advanced mobile data extractions, recurring of deleted message, medias and files, and support Android and iOS platform, application data analyze, social media, chat and emails, and timeline and report generation for legal purpose. So these are the key features are having in the TrueBack. And then now, what is TrueBack? In cyberforensics, TrueBack refer to a process or software such as TrueBack Win used to create the sector by sector identical copy for falsified images of a source digital device like a hard drive onto a destination's media. This imaging process ensures that in exact verifiable replicable of the digital evidence in captured while also computing the hash value like MDS of the data read, which serve to prove the integrity for the forensic image for use legal uses. So that will be seen in the hot. Once again, I will repeat the same point. In cyber forensic of TrueBack, refer to the process or software such as TrueBack Win used to create the sector by sector an identical copy the forensic images of a source digital device like a hard drive onto a destination's media. This image process ensured that in exact verifiable replica of the digital evidence is captured while also computing the hash value like MDS of the data read, which serves to prove the integrity of forensic image for legal use. So this is name called as TrueBack in what? And the next one, meaning of TrueBack. The meaning of TrueBack, the word of true stand is original and authentic. The meaning of TrueBack, the word is the true stand for original and authenticate. And then word of back stand to return the bringing back. So that's why the meaning of TrueBack is the true is stand for original and authentic, and the word of back is stand for returning or bringing back. So together we can say that TrueBack means bringing back the true original data. So that's we can mention some of TrueBack win of vision of 2.0, seize, acquiring, seize and acquiring, and verify report and then upload. So meaning of TrueBack is stand of original data and authentical, and back will be returning of bringing back, and together we are saying as bringing back true original data. So TrueBack is effective cyber forensics tools that assist the investigator in retrieving crucial evidence from mobile device. Its ability to record deleted data make it valuable in criminal investigations. So key process. In key process, the digital evidence acquisitions, analyze and report. So first key process we are going to discuss about the digital evidence acquisitions. The careful identification of collecting duplications and preservations of data following a chain of custody to ensure the integrity of legal proceeding. So digital evidence acquisitions, the careful identification of collections, duplications, and preservations of data following a chain of custody (COS) to ensure the integrity for legal proceeding. And second one is analyze, examining the extracted data using a specialized tools for evidence of unauthorized access, malware, or data theft. And third one is reporting, documenting the processes, finding and then inclusions of manners suitable for the court or official investigations. The digital evidence acquisitions, they will be collecting the whole data and then they will be maintaining of chain of custody, that is COS. And next one, generally the key processing is analyze. In analyzing of evidence of unauthorized access and malware on data theft, and reporting documentations procedures, finding and invention of manners suitable for court of official investigator. And then main of scope of TrueBack. The scope of TrueBack, the three mode of operation, one is seize, another one is acquire, and third one is seize and then acquire. So this is the name you can call it as scope of TrueBack. The seize mode capture only the digital hash value of suspect storage media, allowing quick evidence verifications. So these are the main methods are following in the seize method. And second one is acquire mode, performing the full bit by the bit of forensic imaging of the source storage to the destination's medium while calculating the hash value to ensure the data integrity. So first two, you can see the seize and then acquiring mode. They will be suspect the storage media and also allowing the quick evidence verifications. And second one is acquire mode performance to full bit by the bit by bit forensic imaging for the source storage to the destinations. And third one is seize and acquiring mode, both process of site capturing the hash, creating the forensic of imaging immediately and minimizing the delay in evidence preservations. So seize, acquiring, and third one is seize and acquiring mode. So seize mode will be the suspect storage media. In acquiring mode of performance will be source storage of destination meeting while calculating the hash value of ensure the data integrity. And third one, both they will be maintaining of both seize mode and then acquiring mode. The capturing of hash and then creating forensic image and immediately. So next one is data integrating and verifications using of hashing algorithm. The scope of TrueBack, the first one you can see as a three mode of operations: seize, acquiring, and seize and acquire. So next one is data integrating and verification using of hash algorithm. So first you can go into see for the data integrity and verifications using of hashing algorithm. TrueBack means user storage hash algorithm like MDS, SHA1, and SHA256 to verify the integrity of acquired data. Each block of data is hashed during the acquisitions and the final images. Hashes are compared with the original to ensure on tampering or alterations occurred, and additionally the report is generated documenting the entire process, which is crucial for legal proceeding. So these are things algorithms are following in the data integrity and the verifications using. Once again, I repeat the same one. TrueBack means are used to start hash algorithms like MDS, SHA1, and SHA256 to verify the integrity of acquired data, and each block of data is hashed during the acquisitions and the final image and hashed to compared with the original to ensure that tampering of altering occurred. An additional report is generated and documenting an entire process which will be crucial or legal proceeding. And the importance of TrueBack, ensure the integrity of authentication of digital evidence. So just you can see the ensuring of integrity and authenticating of digital evidence, the cornerstone of any cyber forensic investigation in the ability to collect the preserving the digital evidence without alternative. The TrueBack means serve the essential function by creating the exact bit-to-bit forensic images of storage device or storage media, ensuring that investigator work on an untouched copy rather than original device. These duplications combined with just cryptographic hashing of already I repeated as a MD5, SHA1 and SHA256 and guarantee data integrity and authenticating throughout the investigative and judicial process. So these are the important of TrueBack. Ensure the integrity and authenticity of the digital evidence. Once again, I can repeat the importance of TrueBack. The cornerstone of any cyber forensic investigation is the ability to collect and preserve the digital evidence without alternate it. TrueBack means serve the essential function by creating exact bit for the bit forensic images of storage media, ensure that investigator work on untouched copy rather than the original device. These duplications combined with the cryptographic hashing, MDS, SH1 and SH256 and guarantee data integrity and authenticity throughout the investigable and judicial process. So advantages are going to use for the TrueBack is a high successful rate in recurring of deleting data and then compatible with the wide range of mobile device. And third one is provide detailed and reliable forensic report. And fourth advantages is easy to use interface to investigator and maintain the data integrity. So these are things will be going to use in the advantages of TrueBack. So mobile check and then TrueBack, more or less both are the same tool you are going to use. So both are will be going to record the smartphone devices only, like Android and then iPhone, recording of photos, images, and then especially you can using of social media, Instagram and Facebook, WhatsApp. So we are sometime you are deleted some files. That file will be easy to recover in the easy manner. So both tools will be going to use for mobile check and also TrueBack. Then applications. In applications, we are going to recurring of digital evidence recovery that will be easy to recover in a very easy manner. And then cybercrime in investigations and law enforcement cause a support and then data recovery for the individuals and the enterprises. So next you can see the main one. So next we are going to see is the main one comparison of mobile check and then TrueBack. So first you can take as a criteria platform support. In the criteria, if first you can going to see is a platform support in the mobile check is work on Android and iOS device. The same thing you are going to use in the TrueBack, work on Android and iOS devices. So both are you are using in the platform support. And second one is data recovery in mobile check. Recover the deleted message, media, contacts and call logs that are will be covering in the data recovery. In TrueBack, perform the deeper recovery with the higher success. Deleted files, chats, and media. So these are the data recovery in media, mobile checks, and also TrueBack. And third one, social media analyze. So support WhatsApp, Facebook, SMS, call logs, and contacts. The social media analyze in TrueBacks, more in-depth analyzing of wide range of apps like social media, chats, and then email. These are things mainly focusing on the social media analysis. Shall I repeat again? The comparison between of mobile check and then TrueBack. First one is platform support that will be covering off in mobile check, work on Android and iOS device. The TrueBack work on Android and iOS device. And the next one is data recovery. Record the deleted message, media contact, call logs. In the TrueBack, perform the deeper record with the higher success, deleted files, chats, and then media. And third one is social media analyze. The mobile check support the WhatsApp, Facebook, SMS, and call log contacts. Simultaneously, you can see in the TrueBack more in depth analyzing of a wide range of app, social media, chats, and then email. And the next one is report generations. The report generations, it will be given as provide the standard forensic report for legal uses. In TrueBack, generate the detailed report including the timeline structured in legal report. Generate the detailed reports including the timelines and structured legal reports. And easy to use, very user friendly.
Yes.
And
Jacob, Yuvaraj sir. Yuvaraj sir, your screen is not visible, sir.
just a minute, sir. Just a minute.
Sir, Yuvaraj sir. Yuvaraj sir. Your voice is not audible, sir. You are muted, sir. Please unmute, sir.
Sir, audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
So again, we are going to discuss about the what is TrueBack. In cyber forensics, of TrueBacks refer the process of software such as TrueBack means used to create a sector by sector identical copy source digital device like a hard drive onto the destination's media. This imaging process ensures that in exact verifiable replica of digital evidence is captured while also computing the hash value like MD5 of the data read, which serves to prove the integrity of forensic image or legal issues. And then meaning of TrueBack. The word TrueBack stands for original and authentic. The word back stand for returning or bringing back, and together TrueBack means is bringing back of true or original data. So now we are going to see about the TrueBacks, some definitions. The TrueBack is an effective cyber forensics tools that assist investigator in retrieving crucial evidence from the mobile device. Its ability to record deleted data makes it valuable in criminal investigations. And key processes. So we are going to do in the key processing in one by one of TrueBack. The first one is digital evidence acquisitions, and second one is analyze, and third one is reporting. So first one is digital evidence acquisitions. Is carefully identification of collections, duplications, and preservation of data following the COC, that is mentioned as chain of custody, to ensure the integrity of legal proceeding. And second one is analyzing, examining the extracted data using our specialized tools for evidence and unauthorized access, malware, or data theft. And third one is reporting, documenting proceeding, and then finding and contributions in a manner suitable for court or official investigations. And the scope of TrueBack. The three methods are following in TrueBack. First one is seize, second one is acquire, and then third one is seize and acquire. So first one you are going to see seize. Seize mode capture only the digital hash value of suspect storage media, allowing the quick evidence verifications. Acquire mode perform a full bit by bit forensic images of the source storage to the destination medium while calculating the hash value to ensure the data integrity. And third one, that is a combination of seize and acquire mode. The seize and acquire mode combine the both process of site capturing the hash and creating the forensic of image. It immediately minimizes the delay in evidence preservations. So three scopes are there in the scope app. One is seize, another one is acquire, and third one is seize and then acquire. And then data, next one is data integrity of verifications using of hashing algorithm. The TrueBack means use strong hash algorithm like MDS, SHA1 and SHA256 to verify the integrity of acquired data. Each block of data is hashed during the acquisitions and the final images hashed to compare with the original to ensure that no tampering of alterations occurred. Additional, the report is generated documenting the entire process, which is crucial for legal processes. So these are things will be comes in the data integrity of verification of using of hash algorithm. And then importance of TrueBack. The importance of TrueBack, ensuring the integrating of authenticating of digital evidence. The cornerstone of any cyber forensic investigation is ability to collect and preserve the digital evidence without altering it. The TrueBack will serve the essential function by creating exact bit-to-bit forensic images of storage media, ensuring that investigator works on the untouched copy rather than the original device. These duplications combined with robot cryptographic of hashing, MD5, SHA1, and SHA256 guarantee data integrity and authenticating throughout the investigative and judicial process. So advantages of TrueBack. So first we are going to check about the high successful rate in recurring data, deleted data. That is the major advantages having in the TrueBack. Compatible with the wide range of mobile devices. And third advantage is provide the detailed and reliable forensic report. That is very important one. And fourth one is easy to use interface for investigator. And final one is the advantage is maintain the data integrity. And applications. So applications we are going to use for TrueBack. First one is digital evidence recovery, and second one is cybercrime investigations, law enforcement case support, and final application is data recovery for individual and enterprises. And the final one is comparison of mobile check and then TrueBack. So first we can going to discuss about the platform support for mobile check and also TrueBack. So platform support for the model one. First one is mobile check is work on Android and iOS device. And second one of TrueBack is work on Android and iOS devices. And second one is data recovery. And data recovery in mobile check is recover the deleted message, media, contacts, and call logs. So easy to data recovery in mobile checks. See, let's see in the TrueBack also. Perform the deeper recovery with higher successful deleted files, chats, and then media. And third one is social media analysis. This is a very important one. The comparison of TrueBack and then mobile check. Social media analyze. Support the WhatsApp, Facebook, SMS, call, logs, and contacts. In TrueBack, more in depth analysis of wide ranges of applications like social media, chats, and then email. And next one is report generations. Provide standard of forensic report for legal uses. In TrueBack, generate detailed report including the timelines and the structural legal reports. And uses in mobile check, very user friendly, simple for investigator, and TrueBack, more advanced, slightly complex interface, but detailed insight. In mobile check in best for quick forensic analysis and general investigations. The same one for going to use for the TrueBack for this one, complex cases requiring the deep recovery and the detailed reporting. And applications. Applications already we seen, but in the applications are using in mobile check, cybercrime investigations, law enforcement, corporate security, and personal recovery. In TrueBack, the cybercrime, law enforcement, advanced forensic cases, and enterprises investigations. So these are the comparisons of mobile check and then TrueBack. So just I will record all the topic what we discussed in the beginning. We started from the cyberforensics of mobile check and then TrueBack. So we discussed all things will be related to what is cyber security and what is cyber forensic, and then how the relations between the cyber security and cyber forensics. And then you can see about the forensics tools of general forensics tools and cyber forensics tools. Just you can comparing of two general one and then cyber one. You see in so many tools also. And then process for digital forensic investigation of process. So identifications, collection, reservations, examinations, analyze, and presentations. These are things will be seen very deeply, one by one, and COS also, and state of data, how the data is rest and uses and transit. The picture is also we analyze everything. Data where we are used in Excel and Word and then PowerPoint, and then how the disk imaging to copy the files of conducting of sectors partitions, and then disk drive also we seen. The disk how will be split in the sectors, clusters, head platters, and track sectors and disk sectors. How the clusters will be divided into 1 to 128, and then 256 and 512 1 GB. Nowadays it will be going in terabytes. If we are started with KB, MB, and then 1 GB, nowadays people are using in terabytes itself. And then we seen so many disk data record tools one by one we discussed, and then machine users check the analysis of NMAC. And the main tool we discussed today, one is mobile check, another TrueBack, key features, and mobile check in Cyberforensics one by one. Then what's the major role will be done in the mobile check role, recurring of deleting data, and legal documentations, and preventions and the intelligence, and then time saving, enhanced security, faster funds, and then advantages of mobile check applications. And the same tool you are going to discuss about the TrueBack already. Introductions, key features, and what is TrueBack used in the exact and key process, scope of TrueBack, and data integrity of verifications using, and then importance of TrueBacks, advantages, applications, and finally we seen comparisons between the mobile check and then TrueBack one by one. Platform support, data recovery, social media analyze, report generations, and then users, best, and then applications. So these are things will be discussed in the whole topic.
Yuvaraj, sir.
Sir, so
Uh,
my in is my yes sir. Tell me. Sir.
yes, sir, we'll give some time for doubts clarification, sir.
Ah yes.
Hmm. Participants, you can unmute yourself and you can ask questions. Participants, kindly unmute yourself and you can ask questions. Yuvaraj sir, uh, thank you so much, sir, Mr. Yuvaraj sir, for an
Yes.
enlightening and deeply insightful session. We are grateful for our valuable perspectives, sir. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much, sir.
Thank you.
With this session one, we can close, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, Yuvraj sir, what is sir? Anything you want to share, you can, sir.
Really, the sections you are arranged to all the, I think the students will be getting some idea related to cyberforensics of main rule of mobile check and then TrueBack. So I given maximum input will be given for that, and really very much happy to cover this kind of topic in our younger generations. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Uh, Participants, kindly take 10 minutes short break. Uh, Same link will continue. Don't leave the session. Second session will also continue in the same link. Don't leave from here. Now the time is 7:28. We'll have the break up to 7:38. Thank you all.
Hello, good evening, Ram sir. I am Satish here.
Sir, good evening, sir. Sir, I made you as a co-host, sir. Sir, we gave 10 minute short break, sir, up to 7:38, sir.
Okay, no problem, sir. Just for the testing, please confirm me. Am I audible clear?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir. Clear.
Okay, very good, sir. Yeah, okay then.
But can you can please share check for a check? You can please share the screen also, sir. We'll check.
Okay, let's see.
If required, then only, sir. No problem.
Okay, no. We can do the one testing, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, tell me, sir. Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Now, is it
Okay.
yeah,
Ah,
means audio and screen both are audio, video, visuals are good.
good, sir. Good. You haven't yet
Okay
shared
then, sir.
anything, sir. Just share the screen. That's it, sir. Right, sir?
Oh yes.
Yeah. You haven't yet started any PPT presentation, right, sir?
Ah yes.
Yes, sir. It's visible and audio also very clear, sir.
Okay then, sir. Okay, after 10 minutes we can start. Okay, no
Yes, sir.
problem.
7:38 will start, sir.
Okay.